Hello students. So today in this lecture we are going to discuss some important problems of IIT from this chapter limits and continuity. Okay, so before that let us go for discussing some important formulas which we have learned in class 11 or class 12. Okay, so if you observe previous year IIT questions on this chapter, so most of the problems are based on LH rule and somewhere 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity. In most of the cases wherever we have 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity, generally we will go for applying LH rule, correct? And some of the problems will be based on 1 power infinity, correct? So whenever you are given problem in the form of 1 power infinity, then so working rule will be different. Okay, so that means so we'll be going to convert that function in exponential form and we are going to find the limit for that given function. Okay, and as well as so by discussing some basic properties also, like limit x tends to 0 sin x by x equals to 1, limit x tends to 0 tan x by x equals to 1, limit x tends to 0 1 minus cos x by x square equals to 1 by 2. So like that. So by making use of basic important formulas, we'll be going to solve some problems in IIT. So before that, let us discuss some important basic formulas in this chapter, so which will be helpful in solving problems in IIT. Clear? So now let us go for discussing some formula in this. Okay, so now first basic formula, as we know, so limit x tends to 0 sin x by x or tan x by x, correct? So that result will be 1, as we know. So limit x tends to 0 sin x by x or tan x by x is 1. So after that, second property in this, limit x tends to 0 e power x minus 1 by x. So what is the result for this? 1. Okay, and so we have limit x tends to 0 a power x minus 1 by x. So this gives you log a base e. Okay, for example 5 power x minus 1 by x, log 5 base e, 2 power x minus 1 by x, so log 2 base e. Like that we'll go for applying that formula in solving problems. So now here also e power x minus 1 by x, so exponential power something, right? So now, so limit x tends to 0, in most of the cases we'll be going to apply this formula. Okay, and in that also, so whatever coefficient of x, so that gives you the answer sometimes, sin ax by x. So in this case generally we'll multiply and divide by a. Okay, so to convert that into this formula, but directly we can go for writing answer for this. So here x tends to 0, here also x, and what is the coefficient of x here? A. So that will be the answer directly for that. Same thing happens for tan x also. Okay, so tan bx by x, b, tan 5x by x, 5, like that. So x quotient will be the answer there. See here also e power 2x minus 1 by x, 2, correct? E power 5x minus 1 by x, 5, like that. So in most of the cases we'll go for writing answer directly for that. Okay, so now let us go for limit x tends to 0 sin inverse of x by x. So this also results to 1. So which equals to limit x tends to 0 tan inverse of x by x. Tan inverse of x by x. Clear? So this is very important formula, right? So now let us go for writing formula in cos. Limit x tends to 0 1 minus cos x by x square. So that gives you 1 by 2. Here this is also one of the important formula. Of course everywhere we get 0 by 0. Okay, right? By applying LH rule also we'll get these results, but in most of the cases it's better to remember the formula directly. Okay, so now in this case limit, this is very important, limit x tends to 0 step of sin x by x. Step of sin x by x. So what will be the result for this? Limit x tends to 0 sin x by x. So always remember, whenever you compare sin x and x, x is 0.001 less than sin x. Let me repeat. Whenever you compare sin x by x, whenever we have sin x by x, this denominator x is always 0.001 greater than sin x. Means here denominator is more than numerator. Means is this proper fraction or improper fraction? Proper fraction. Okay. So like 1 by 2 suppose. Okay. So this will be in 0 point something. So what will be the step function of 0 point something? 0. Step of 0 point change 0. Correct? So like that. And that means what can you write? X by sin x step? That will be 1. So that will be improper fraction, which gives you 1 point something. 1 point something step 1. Correct? So that means limit x tends to 0, step of x by sin x. So that results 1. Okay. So now in this case, let us look at tan x. So tan x case is reverse. If you compare tan x with x, x is less than tan. That means, so here limit x tends to 0, tan x by x. Okay, as we discussed, tan x is little more than x. Okay, if you want, you can substitute, you can check by substituting x as pi by 4 suppose. Okay, so that will be obviously numerator will be greater than the denominator. Okay, one change. Okay, 1 point change step. So that gives you 1. And what about reciprocal? 0. 0 point change step. Okay, when you write the reciprocal of this, so limit x tends to 0, x by tan x. So that gives you 0. Clear? So in most of the cases we'll discuss about sin tan only. Correct? So now let us go for writing next formula in this. Limit x tends to infinity. This is very, very important. So limit x tends to infinity sin x by x. Sin x by x. Okay. So if you observe, what is the result for this sin x by x? So especially limit x tends to infinity. As we know that sin x lies in between -1 to 1. So by substituting any value in place of x, sin x lies in between -1 to 1. So -1 to 1 by, when you substitute infinity there, so -1 to 1 any finite quantity. Okay, so generally -1 to 1 any finite quantity by infinity here. Okay, so something by infinity, some quantity by infinity, 0, 2 by infinity, 3 by infinity, any quantity by infinity, that gives you 0. Correct? It's very easy to observe and understand and remember. Okay, so equal to 0. Clear? So sin x by x is 0. Now that means, so from this, so limit x tends to infinity, x sine of 1 by x. So what about this result? Just try to observe. Here, what do you have beside sine? 1 by x. So this x can you write down? Yes, 1 by x. So if I write by 1 by x, sine 1 by x by 1 by x. Here also whenever x tends to infinity, can I write as 1 by x tends to 0? So sine 1 by x by 1 by x, limit also 1 by x tends to 0. So it is in the form of sine something by same thing and same thing tends to 0. Then that results you 1. That result gives us 1. Correct or not? X tends to 0, x. Here also 1 by x. If you write x down also 1 by x. Here also we can write 1 by x tends to 0. So tends to 0. The result is 1. So this also can be remembered directly. So clear? So these are very important formulas generally we use in solving most of the problems in IIT. Okay? And so after this just we'll discuss the problems on 1 power infinity model. Okay? Just have a look at that. Now, so here let us discuss problem on limit and limit of anything. Okay, so problem on 1 power infinity. Okay, so now see here, whenever limit extends to a, f of x power g of x, f of x power g of x. Okay, so that gives you in the form of 1 power infinity. Okay, so then that result we can write as e power, so limit extends to a and power into, what is power there? G of x into f of x minus 1. Okay, let me explain once again. So whenever problem is given in this form 1 power infinity, so for example limit extends to a, one function per another function, so that gives you 1 power infinity by substituting limit directly. Okay, so then whenever you get result in the form of 1 power infinity, so then this can also be written as e power, same limit extends to a, that power we can multiply outside of this function. Okay, so g of x into base minus 1, power into base minus 1 will write in the brackets. Okay, so that is the working rule in solving problems based on 1 power infinity model. So this is very important. In most of the problems we apply this property. Okay, so just have a look at this, copy that. Now let us go for solving some problems in this chapter which were given in the previous years, and some important and definite models will go for solve. Okay, now so let us solve first question in this chapter. First of all, try to understand this question, don't get scared. Okay, so generally every problem solution will be easy. Okay, so generally when you when you put right efforts, when you attempt with right efforts, right manner, so definitely solution will be easy. So no need to bother about that. Okay, just have a look at that. F of x equals to sine of 2x square by a plus cos of 3x by b whole power ab by x square, whole power ab by x square when x not equal to 0. Okay, when x equal to 0, e power 3. Okay, e cube. Okay, so as we learned, so whenever function is given it as continuous, whenever function is given it as continuous, one is equal to 0 means functional value, one is not equal to 0 means limiting value. Okay, so what is the condition of continuity there? So equal to 0, not equal to 0 model, limiting value should be equals to functional value. So this is the property, as we know, limit extends to a, f of x equals to f of a. Correct or no? So this is the property generally we apply. So f of a means f of 0, at where we are going to find out function is continuous at x equal to 0, right? So f of 0 value already given it as e cube. Now, so that must be equal to functional value. So whenever I equate both, I am going to get the value of a. That's it. Okay. Just we have to remember this condition. Whenever function is given it as continuous at x equal to some value, then what is the condition, as we learnt already in 11th class? So limiting value equal to functional value. Okay, limiting value equal to functional value. So that we have to recall. Correct? Now, so what is functional value? E cube. And what is the limiting value of this one? Let us find and equate it to e cube. Then we'll get the value of a. It's very simple. Okay. So whenever you understand the problem, what was given, what should be found out in a proper manner, solution will be easy. 75% of the problem will be finished. Solution will be finished. Clear? So now let us go for applying this formula. Okay. Now, so I'm going to erase it. So limiting value equals to function value. Okay. That means f of 0 equals to limiting value. So limit x tends to 0, f of x. What is f of x? This one. Okay. So what can I write? Sine of 2x square by a plus cos of 3x by b whole power ab by x square. Okay. So from the outlook only, so we can identify. So this problem is going to be obtained in the form of 1 power infinity. See here, whenever I substitute x equals 0, 2 into 0, 0, sine 0, 0. Now cos 0, 1. So completely we'll get 1 in brackets, 1 power something by 0, infinity, 1 power infinity model. So what is the working rule whenever you get problem in the form of 1 power infinity? So how to write? E power, so limit x tends to 0, okay, power into, what is power? ab by x square into base minus 1. These are all base, bracket term minus 1. So sine of 2x square by a plus cos of 3x by b minus 1 equals to f of 0, means function value e cube. Okay. So now let us go for simplifying fastly. Okay. So now let us take ab by x square inside. Anyway, ab is constant. Ab we can write outside. So ab is a constant. We can write ab outside. So e power. Okay. So anyway, e power. So whenever base are same, powers also can be equated now. E can be cancelled. So I am going to equate powers there. So limit x tends to 0. Okay. So this 1 by x square I am sending inside. Sine 2 by a x square by x square. Now 1 by x square again will multiply to this also. Okay. Limit x tends to 0. See, cos of 3x by b minus 1 by x square, okay, equals to 3. Okay, powers can be equated now. See here, make it fast. AB here, generally sin x by x 1, correct? Sin 2x by x 2, right? Here sin x square term, here also x square term tends to 0, we can write. And what is x square coefficient? 2 by a. That's it. So 2 by a will be the result. 2 by a will be the result here directly. Now here cos something minus 1 or 1 minus cos something. What is the formula for 1 minus cos x? 2 sin square x by 2. Correct? So limit x tends to 0. What can I write here? 2 sin square, this one by 2. Okay. So 2 sin square 3x by 2b. Okay. This is 2 sin square x squared I can write. So by x square. Okay, equals to 3. Now here I can write 2 outside. So whatever inside we have, same term I need to have in the denominator also. Here square. Okay. So 3x by 2b means down also 3 by 2b whole square means 9 by 4b square. Generally sin x by x 1. Similarly sin square x by x square 1. Sin cube x by x cube, then also 1. Sin square whatever we have, that number square we need to have here. This number square already x square is there. Remaining baki 3 by 2b. 3 by 2b whole square term also we need to have in the denominator. So 9 by 4b square, multiply here and multiply on the numerator. Correct? So now AB, so 2 by A, here 2 I can write outside, and this one, so 9 by 4b square I can write here. Okay, so remaining part will become 1. I am writing directly. Hope you can understand. Okay, here multiply and divide by 9 by 4b square. Here 9 by 4b square, if you write this sin square x by x, sin square x by x square form 1. Okay, remaining I wrote here. Okay, so now finally what will you get? So 2 2s are here. So by this, what will you get here? When I send AB inside, A get cancelled. So what will you get? 2B. Okay. So here 1B get cancelled there. So here 9A. Okay. So by 2B equals to 3. Correct? So 2B plus, here A get cancelled, 2B plus 9A by 2B equals to 3. That means, so 2B we can multiply here, 4B square. Okay. So what was given there? 3. So now we are going to find the minimum value of this one. Okay. So now 4B square minus 6B. So here AB 2 by A and here minus. So we'll get minus here because 1 minus cos x 2 sin square. Here cos x minus 1. This will become minus. Okay. So this will become minus now. So here minus 9. Okay. So here A multiplied there. Now 9A, 9 by 2B square. So 9A by 2B equals to 3. That means 4B square. Here 4B square, by simplifying this, minus 6B minus 9A equal to 0. Okay. So by taking LCM and simplifying. Okay. So this is the quadratic equation B. Correct. This is the quadratic equation B. But since B is real, so whenever roots are real, then what can we say? B square minus 4AC greater than or equal to 0. Correct. So B square minus 4AC. So B square means 36 here. Okay. So 36. Okay. Minus 144 A greater than or equal to 0. Here what is A? 4. What is B? Minus 6. What is C? Minus 9A. Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Quadratic equation. Okay. So B square minus 4AC greater than or equal to 0. So from this what do we get? A greater than or equals to 1 by 4. That means what is the minimum value of A here? 1 by 4. Clear? So just have a look at that, try to understand. So whenever you are given 1 power infinity model, we'll write like this first. So both side e power. So whenever bases equal, powers can be equated. Here 1 minus cos 2x, 2 sin square x by 2. But we have reverse, cos x minus 1. So minus 2 sin square, this one by 2, 3x by b by 2, 3x by 2b. Okay. And whatever we have, that square we need to have in the denominator. So 9 by 4b square. Here down multiply. Here up also we need to multiply. Okay. That will become 1. So finally we will take AB inside. A get cancelled, 2b. Now here 1b cancel. Okay. So 9A by 2b equals 3. Simplify that. We will get quadratic equation in B. Quadratic equation B. Finally by solving that we will get the possible value of A. Okay. So what is the minimum value for A? A is starting from where? 1 by 4. So option 2 is correct answer. Hope you understood. Copy it. Now, so let us try to understand this question. If f from r tends to r be any function, also g from r tends to r is defined by g of x equals to modulus of f of x. Okay. So as we know that modulus of f of x, so modulus function is always continuous only, correct? Now, anyway, so domain and ranges of f and g both are same. That you have to understand here. So domain of f is r and range is also, codomain also r, and g is also defined from r to r only. Okay, but how g is defined here? Modulus of f of x. Modulus of f of x. Then what is g? Then g is that 1 1 onto what? Okay, so we can understand this question easily and we can go for the answer which is correct here. Okay, so now see, generally what is g of x given? G of x is modulus of one function. Generally modulus of one function always greater than or equal to 0. Means, so can I write g of x is anyway modulus of f of x, so which is always greater than or equal to 0, correct? So g of x gives us always 0 or any positive value, okay? That means, so g of x greater than or equal to 0. So what does mean? Range. So what is range? So range of g is not equals to r, correct or not? So here what is the codomain of g? R, all the real numbers. But what you are getting result for g? Only positive values. Okay. So for the remaining negative values in R, there is no pre-image in the domain R, correct? So it is not onto. Clearly we can say g of x results are positive values only. But in the codomain is all real number. Okay. So all the values in real number set. Okay. So it is not onto. So that means g of x is, g is not onto. G is not onto. Now similarly, is it 1 1? No. By substituting minus 1 will get plus 1. By substituting plus 1 also will get plus 1. By substituting minus 2, modulus of minus 2, 2. Modulus of 2 also 2. Correct? So for different 2 values we are getting one and only one image. So it is many one, not 1 1. Correct? Because more than one element, so more than one element have one and only one image. One and only one image. One and only one image. Correct? So it is not 1 1. G is not 1 1. Correct or not? Okay, of course it is not 1 1 and not onto also. So option 1 is not correct. Option B also not correct. Correct or not? It is neither 1 1 nor onto. But what is that? Obviously that is continuous. Because g of x is defined as modulus of f of x. So as we know that modulus function is always continuous. So what is the graph of modulus function? V shape. So continuous or not? Right? So whenever f of x is continuous, so g of x also will be continuous. Right? Which of the following options is correct here? Option 3. So hope you have understood. It's very easy to understand. Okay? Make a note of that. Now, so just have a look at that. Question number 3. Let f of x equals to 1 minus sin pi x by 1 plus cos 2 pi x for x less than 1 by 2. Now here for x equals to 1 by 2, p. For x greater than 1 by 2, so root of 2x minus 1 by root of 4 plus root 2x minus 1, this is under root minus 2. Okay. So now we are going to find the value of p at which this function is continuous. Okay, this function was given it as continuous already at x equal 1 by 2. At which value of p? So that gives us continuous at x equal 1 by 2. Okay. So now let us find LHL at x equal 1 by 2. RHL at x equal 1 by 2. Generally, how can you find LHL? 1 by 2 minus h. Correct or not? So generally, how can they? So LHL here, let me find out LHL here. Okay. So now RHL here. Right? Generally, how can find? So limit h tends to 0. Limit h tends to 0. In place of x. So what can you substitute? 1 by 2 minus h. For RHL, 1 by 2 plus h here. Okay, so let me solve that RHL later. So let me look at this LHL first. So 1 minus sin pi into, in place of x, what can I substitute? 1 by 2 minus h. So I am going to find LHL there. Okay, so 1 by 2 minus h. So down also 1 plus cos 2 pi into 1 by 2 minus h. Okay, hope you can understand. So now if you observe there, now so from this what will you get? So sin pi by 2 minus pi. See, sin of, when I take pi inside, so what will you get? So cos pi h there. So in place of x we are substituting that. So limit So limit h tends to 0. Okay, so 1 by 2 minus. Okay, anyway we are going to check at 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 minus, so minus pi, cos pi we can write minus pi. Okay, so f of 1 by 2 p there, so minus pi cos of pi. The second, have a look at that. Let me check the question. So now see here. So here let us find LHL, after that RHL there. In finding LHL, when I substitute 1 by 2 there, okay, sin pi by 2, sin 90 gives you 1, 1 minus 1 0. And here also when I substitute 1 by 2, 2 to get cancelled, cos pi. Okay, so right, so cos pi minus 1, 1 minus 1 0. We are getting 0 by 0, right? So for getting 0 by 0, then we'll apply LH rule there. So let us apply LH rule, derivate this one. So derivation of 1, 0, derivation of sin x, cos pi x, okay, so minus as it is. So again if you derivate pi x, pi, so pi cos pi x, okay, so by, here also derivation of 1, 0, derivation of cos something, minus sin, anyway 2 pi again, so 2 pi x, 2 pi, so sin 2 pi x. So here we can cancel minus pi, right? So what will you get there? Cos pi x. So if you substitute 1 by 2 there, still will get 0 by 0. Then again we'll apply LH rule. Okay, so observe there. So limit extends to 1 by 2 minus. Okay, so now again if you derive this one, what will you get? So here sin cos pi x, derivation sin pi x again into pi, correct or no? So after that 2, now again 2 pi multiplied here, it will be, so 2 pi, so cos 2 pi x. Okay, so again pi get cancelled there. So finally, so whenever you substitute 1 by 2 there, sin 90 what will you get? 1. Okay, so here, now from this, so 2 into 2, 4 there. Okay, so now sin pi x, so 1 by 2 sin 90, 1 there, so x 1 there. So from this 4 into cos 2 pi, so 2 get cancelled there, cos pi, so minus 1 there. Okay, so here we can write minus 1, already minus there, so cos pi x, so minus 2 get cancelled there, minus 1 get cancelled, so sin pi, again cos pi derivation minus, so this minus cos pi x derivation minus sin pi x, so this minus and this minus get cancelled there. So here we'll get the value as 1 by 4. So clear? So here LHL 1 by 4. Let us see RHL. So generally whenever you are given expression in roots, we'll rationalize this. If you rationalize that, okay, so what will you get? This one square, 4 plus root 2x minus 1 and minus 2 square minus 4. 4 get cancelled there. Okay, so now this 2 root 2x minus 1, root 2x minus 2 get cancelled there. So finally if you substitute 1 by 2 in that, what do you get? Root 4 plus 2 into 1 by 2 minus 1 plus 2. 2 to get cancelled here, 1 minus 1 0, root 4 plus 2. So finally what do you get? 4. Are those LHL, RHL equal? No. LHL 1 by 4, RHL 4. So both are not equal. That means for no value of P, it is continuous at x equal 1 by 2. So that means, do we get any value for P? Is there any value exists for P? No, does not exist. So option 4 is correct answer there. So here just we are going to apply LH rule, right? Cos pi x derivation minus sin pi x into pi, and here 2 as it is, sin 2 pi x, cos 2 pi x, again 2 pi x derivation 2 pi outside, pi get cancelled there. Okay, so now minus, now let us substitute 1 by 2 there in place of x, sin pi by 2, 1 minus 1, 2 2 is 4, here cos 2 pi into 1 by 2 to get cancelled, cos pi is minus 1, so 4 into minus 1, minus 1 get cancelled, so LHL we get as 1 by 4. Here we'll rationalize the denominator there. Okay, so down a plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square, this root cancel, For this square 4. 4 get cancelled, and this term also will get cancelled with this numerator. Then in the leftover function we are going to substitute 1 by 2. Then we got the result for RHL as 4. Then both cannot be equal. Correct? Make a note of it. Now, so let us see this question. Generally, sometimes in competitive exams, some problems looks lengthy, okay, from the outlook. So we may feel it will be difficult to solve, okay, but most of the problems will be easy to solve, okay. The only thing you have to put your efforts, okay, in a right manner, okay. So let us solve this question. So whose solution is very easy, okay. Just have a look at that. F of x equal to x cube minus x square minus 3x minus 1, and g of x plus 1 into a. And what is h of x given? F of x by g of x, first function by second function given. Okay, let us make h of x. And what was given more about h of x here? Where h is a rational function, okay, such that it is continuous everywhere except where x equal minus 1, okay. And after that, limit x tends to infinity, h of x is undefined, infinity, and limit x tends to minus 1, h of x equal 1 by 2, okay. So in all of these conditions it's very easy to apply, correct. So now limiting value of h of x at x tends to minus 1 is 1 by 2 given. Let us apply that. Okay, first of all, what is h of x here? Just write what is h of x here. What is h of x? H of x is f of x by g of x. F of x by g of x, first function by second function. So x cube minus x square minus 3x minus 1 by x plus 1 into a. Okay, so here we need to find the value of a. Okay, anyway, after getting the value of a, this function will become original. Then we are going to find the value of h of 1. Okay, now generally, when can you say one function is continuous? Okay, generally numerator denominator both gives you 0. Function must be in the form of 0 by 0. Then only we can say limit exists for that function. Okay, so now here, so what was given? Limit x tends to minus 1. So limit x tends to minus 1 h of x. Okay, so was given as 1 by 2. Now let us find limit of this. So can I put minus 1 in this denominator? It will be 0. Here also if you substitute minus 1, it will be 0. So this is in the form of 0 by 0. Correct? Whenever it is given in the 0 by 0 form, then we will apply LH rule. Apply LH rule, derive this x cube, 3x square, now x square, 2x minus 3 by derivation of x plus 1, 1. So a. So this was given it as 1 by 2, I am equating that. Okay. So now after applying LH rule, substitute minus 1 there. What will you get? So minus 1 whole square 1, 3 minus 2, 3 plus 2. So minus 3 by a equals to 1 by 2. So plus 3 minus 3 get cancelled there. So a equals to what will you get? What is the value of a there? 4. Correct? So let us substitute a value 4 back in this. Okay? This function will become original h of x. Then find h of 1. Simple. Okay? Now what is our main function h of x? So h of x. Otherwise directly we can find h of 1. Not a problem. H of 1 I am going to substitute. So h of 1. So substitute 1 there. 1 minus 3 minus 1 by x plus 1. X is again 1. 1 plus 1. Okay, into a. What is a? 4. So what do we get result for this? Plus minus 1 cancel here. Minus 4 by. So 2 into 4. That means what is the value of that? Minus 1 by 2. So which is the value of h of 1? Very simple. First, what is h of x given? F of x by g of x. First function by second function. And for that, if you find limit at x tends to minus 1, it is in the form of 0 by 0. Then I applied LH rule. Okay. derivative nr and dr separately equal to this one. Substitute, now substitute limit -1, then we'll get the value of a. Substitute a value back in this along with the value of x as 1, because h of 1 we are finding. That's it. Okay, so this is the required answer. So option, sorry, here option was not given, this is -1/2. Okay, so option D is correct, right? Make a note of that. Now see here, question number 5. If the function f of x equals to 3x square plus ax plus a plus 3 by x square plus x minus 2. So that is the given function. Is continuous given at x equal to -2. It was already given it as continuous at x equal to -2. Now we are going to find the value of f of -2. Means function value of -2. Means whenever function is continuous, limiting value equal to function value. Okay, we are finding function value means we are going to find limiting value. Simply we are going to find limit of this function at x tends to -2. That's it. Okay, so now, so limit x tends to -2, so 3x square plus ax plus a plus 3 by x square plus x minus 2 equals to f of -2. Simple. Limiting value equal function value. To find this value, it is enough to find limiting value. Simply limit of this function is the answer. Now tell me, can I substitute limit directly here? What happens for the denominator first? 4 minus 2, 2 minus 2, 0. Denominator is 0. But numerator also must be 0. Whenever function is continuous, that must be defined. Means that must be in the form of 0 by 0. Always remember, whenever function is continuous, every continuous function must be in the form of 0 by 0. Okay. So whenever denominator is 0, by substituting this limit, numerator also must be 0. So from that we will get the value of a. Then by substituting a value back, this function will become original. Then finding limit will be easy for that. Okay. So now, whenever denominator is 0, at x equal to -2, denominator is 0. That implies numerator also must be 0. Correct or not? So numerator also must be 0. That means, let us substitute -2 there. -2 square, 4. 4 3s are 12. Here minus 2a plus a plus 3 equal to 0. So from this what do we get? A equals to 15. Hope you can understand. Correct? So we got a value. Then when I substitute a value back, this function will become original. Numerator will become original now. Okay. So now what is our function? Limit x tends to -2. So 3x square. So 15x. Okay. So here a value 15 there. 15x plus 15 plus 3, 18. So 15x plus 18 by x square plus x minus 2. Now let us find limit for this. So which will be the required answer? Okay. So now can I factors here? Can I take 3 common? So what are factors of that one? So 3 into x square plus 5x plus 6. Okay. So down x square plus x minus 2. Anyway, limit x tends to -2. Okay. So here, so 3 into, what can I write? X plus 2 into x plus 3. Correct. So down also, what are the factors? X plus 2, x plus 1. X plus 2, x plus 1, sorry, x minus 1. X plus 2, x plus 2 get cancelled. Now substitute limit in there. Limit x tends to -2. Substitute -2 there, we'll get the answer. Okay. So what do we get? So 3 into -2 plus 3 by -2 minus 1 minus 3. 3 get cancelled. So what do we get answer? -1. Clear? So which of the following options is correct? Option C is correct there. So hope you understood. Always remember, whenever function is given as continuous, then that must be in the form of 0 by 0. But here denominator was 0, numerator was not 0, but you have to make numerator as 0 by substituting limit. Then only we will get that constant value. Then by substituting that constant value back, function will become original. Then only we can find the limit for that function, which is the required answer. Clear? Hope you understood. Just make a note of that. Now see this question. It's very easy. Let f of x equal to 8 power 1 by x at x is less than 0. X is less than 0, 8 power 1 by x is the function. Whenever x is greater than or equal to 0, a into greatest integer function, a into step x. Okay. Anyway, so a must not be 0. That we know, because 0 is something 0, right? So except 0 for any positive values. So this is the function given. So then, so what is this function? Whether it is continuous or not? If it is continuous, for how many values it is continuous? See, it is given continuous only at a finite number of points, discontinuous at a finite number of points, discontinuous at infinite number of points, discontinuous at x equals 0. Now let us see. So it's very easy. Generally, how can you find LHL, RHL here? LHL means 0 minus h. Okay. RHL means 0 plus h, that we know, that we discussed. Okay. So now limit x tends to 0 minus means I am finding LHL first. So 0 minus f of x. Okay. So 0 minus f of x means, so limit h tends to 0. Can I write? So limit h tends, whenever I write function x into h, then I can substitute 8 power 1 by 0 minus h, that we know. For LHL we will substitute 0 minus h in place of x. For RHL we substitute 0 plus h in place of x, that we know. So now here, so limit h tends to 0, okay, 8 power minus 1 by h. Okay, so 8 power minus 1 by h. You must know the value of this. So 1 by 0 value, infinity. Of course, minus 1 by 0, so minus infinity. And something power minus infinity, 0. Okay, so e power infinity is infinity, e power minus infinity is 0. So these are the important values which you have to know. 1 by 0 infinity, that we know, minus 1 by 0 minus infinity. Now e power infinity, infinity only greatest value, e power infinity greatest value, infinity. E power minus infinity, 0, because 1 by e power infinity, 1 by infinity, 0, like that. Okay. Now here 8 power, so what do we get here? 8 power minus 1 by 0. Minus 1 by 0 means minus infinity. Something power minus infinity is 0. That we know. So LHL was 0. Now RHL will see. So direct I am writing here. RHL if I calculate, so limit h tends to 0, a into step of, in place of x, 0 plus something, 0 plus h. So 0 plus h. Now tell me, h is a small quantity which is in 0 point something, correct or not? That we know in limits and continuity. Okay. So generally LHL, RHL, that is a neighborhood. Okay. For one limit, left side of that value and right side of that value will take. That h is small quantity below that value. So 0 point change. So 0 plus 0 point change, 0 point change, 0 point change step 0. Correct? So step of 0 point something, 0. Correct or not? So this value also will gives us 0. That means, is it continuous or not? Yes. Acha, only in place of 0 it was continuous. But in place of 1, suppose, if you substitute 1, then what happens? 1 plus h, 1 plus something, 1, 1 into a. What is a? Question mark. Correct? So, this is continuous only at x equal to 0. This is continuous only at x equals 0, but not for all remaining integral positive integral values. Okay, so it is continuous only at x equals 0, but not continuous for remaining positive integral values. Means for the remaining positive integral values means how many are there remaining positive integral values? Infinite. Correct or not? That means which of the following option correct? It is discontinuous for infinite number of points because it is continuous at x equals 0 only. So that means what can I write? F of x is continuous at x equals 0. It is continuous at x equal to 0. Okay. But not continuous at all positive integral points. All positive integral values. Okay. At x equal 1, x equal 2, x equal 3, this will not be continuous. Will not get same answer for LHL, RHL. Okay. So this is LHL, this is RHL. This is LHL, RHL, right? So which of the following option is correct here? Option C. Discontinuous at infinite number of points because remaining positive values are infinite only. It is continuous at x equals 0 only, but not for the remaining positive integral values. Correct? So for the remaining positive integral values, it is discontinuous only. So hope you understood. Okay, just make a note of that.